Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can breathe. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now. Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shatter illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can breathe. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. About my style. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now.
Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am your Pro Age Coach Ruth, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. I know a bunch of y'all. I know y'all watching the game. I know you are. How many is watching the game? Somebody tell me what the score is. I had to stop watching it. I watched the first half and then I was like, yeah, I can't watch this no more because it was making me too nervous because I'm going for LSU. So somebody tell me real quick, just put in there who's winning or who's losing. I don't want to know the score. Just put in there who's winning. And LSU won. Going for. That's what I was going for. So cool. Okay. All right. So see, now I'm happy. Now I can just go and just do this darn thing. Right. So happy to have you ladies on here tonight. Let me see. Harriet. Hello. Bella, Phyllis, Keelan, Crystal Allen. Let's see. Granny, Pastor Harris, Ebony. Let me see. She said it's okay. 102 to 85. Oh my God, they killed them. I love it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm happy now. Yes. All right. Janice Breyer, how are you all tonight? If this is your first time here, make sure you put your name in the comment section so we can welcome you to our community. And we call ourselves lifers because we are, ladies, y'all know what I want to say, doing life together. Yeah, Crystal Allen, they did the darn thing. They did that. I love it. So how many points did, I want to say Jasmine Carson? Did she get? How many did she get? Somebody tell me. Okay. Well, I'm so glad. And make sure if you have not already, if you're on Facebook, make sure you share the stream, like the page, follow the page. And if you are watching on YouTube, hello, how are you doing on YouTube? Make sure that you subscribe. Come on, because I'm growing my community on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and then also hit I think it's the little bell and then hit the thumbs up button. That's good for my ratings. And then hit that little bell so that you're notified anytime that I post or that I am on. So yeah. So if you're on YouTube, subscribe, make sure you do that. If you're on Facebook, make sure that you like, follow the page, share as well. Thank you, Greta, for sharing. Clark had 30. Is that the girl from Iowa? I think that's a young lady from Iowa. What about, no, there was a girl on LSU that was hitting a bunch of 3. Carson, I think it was her last name. Yeah, somebody tell me how many did she end up with? All right. So look, so much to talk to y'all ladies about. But before I get into that, I want to let you all know that I am conducting a 6-week course called Put Your Dream to the Test. And it's going to be live via Zoom. So you don't have to leave your living room or your bedroom or your kitchen table. And the premise behind it is that, have you had that dream maybe since you were a little girl, something that you've never had the opportunity to move out on, maybe because life, maybe because you had children or there was a husband or your job, you had to put food on the table. And so you've always had this thing gnawing at you. And so what the 6-week course will do is I'm going to ask you 10 questions such as, is your dream really your dream? Because sometimes it's not really our dream. It's maybe something that our parents wanted us to do. And it's not really our dream. Will your dream compel you to work that thing? And are you willing to pay the cost to achieve that dream? And so these are questions that I will ask you to help you determine, is that dream really yours, and how to move forward in that dream. If you decide that, yes, this is my dream, then how do you need to move forward into bringing that thing to pass? So if you want to, you can take a picture of that QR code, or you can just go to IamRuthWard.com and you can sign up for that class, but it's for 6 weeks and it starts May the 16th. And I am excited about it. I'm excited about it. So go out there and you can learn a little bit more about it. So yes. So you ladies, y'all doing all right tonight. Let me see who else is on here. Audrey Jackson. Hello. How are you? Timlin, good to see you on here tonight. I love you. I do. I love y'all ladies. I know. Cause I know y'all was waiting till the game went off. Cause I know y'all, cause I would have been doing the same thing, right? I would have been doing the same thing. All right. So I want to get to what I want to talk about tonight. Okay. So we are 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. The question I'm going to ask you almost every Sunday night is, are you doing what you are purposed and designed by God to do? Which leads into put your dream to the test. See how God works. God's not schizophrenic. He just the same. He rides that same wave. So are you doing what you are purposed and designed by God to do? If you're not, and you got that dream, you need to sign up for my course. Put your dream to the test. All right. And this is the year of you, where you're going to put that dream to the test and begin to work into everything that God has called and purposed you to do and to be. All right. Now, I have one question, ladies. I have one question that I'm going to ask you tonight. And then we're going to talk about that for a little bit. Okay. And so I need you to listen. And if you have any questions or comments, I want you to make sure that you put them in there, because I love to hear your comments or your questions that you might have, because if you have a comment, it's probably going to bless somebody. If you have a question, somebody else probably has that same question as well. So if you have not already, make sure you share that stream. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscription button. All right. So let me see. Here we are. Okay. So here's the question. Here's the comment, the statement rather. Learn who you can trust with information you don't want shared, and learn who uses gossip as a connection. Learn who you can trust with information that you don't want shared, and who uses gossip as a connection. See, that is a hard lesson to learn. Who's Cheryl that's on? All right. Love you. Like, I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Is that Cheryl Bennett? Hey, Cheryl Bennett, how the heck are you doing? All right. Yes, love it. So learn who you can trust with information you don't want shared, and who uses gossip as connection. Like I just said, it's a painful lesson that we have to learn sometimes, but you got to learn who you can share that information with, who's not going to share it with somebody else, who's not just trying to get the goods, and who's going to tell it, and who uses gossip as a connection. And I'll get into that in just a second. But here's some questions that I want to ask you. I want to say, do you overshare? And what do I mean by that? You overshare because you want to be a part of the group. And so maybe you're at some gathering and there's all these people around, and maybe they're influential or whatever, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're just some people that you want to be a part of that group. So you start telling them everything. Oh, you start telling them about your mama and your daddy, how he wasn't there, and your brother's in jail, and how you had a baby when you was 13, and this and that, and you failed school and your job, and you just telling them everything. You overshare because you telling them everything because you want them to like you. So you're oversharing. Okay. I want to just see just you ladies. Okay. And not the screen, not the PowerPoint. So do you overshare because you want to be a part of the group? You tell them everything, all your business. And then you wonder why your business gets out. You be like, how people be knowing all my stuff? That's because you telling everything. So you're oversharing. And then sometimes we also overshare because we feel less than, right? We feel less than. And so we feel like we need to share because in order for you to like me, I got to tell you all this information. Has anybody been there? Because I've been there where you overshare, you tell too much stuff because you want to be liked. You want to be a part of the group, or maybe you feel less than, maybe they're more educated than you. So then you tell them everything, right? You feel like they know more than you. They're more connected. So you tell them all this stuff. And then the last one was you don't want them to be mad at you. So you overshare. And I'll say this, say for instance, and I know definitely 1000% this is me, where somebody asks you to do something, you don't want to do it. So in order for you to tell them no, you don't just say, no, I won't be able to do that. You go, well, I won't be able to do it because, I got to go here. I got to go there. I got to do this. And, I don't have the right shoes. And, I got to go to the store. And, and you just say all this stuff because you don't want them to be mad at you. So you overshare. And you just, instead of and this is just for somebody, ladies, we have to learn to say no and be okay with it. And if they're upset at us, then that's on them. It's not on you. Okay. I need you to understand that. So it's okay. So we have to learn. So I'm learning. I'm going to be 60 in September, and I'm learning how to say no and just leave it at that. I don't have to go into all of this. Well, I got to go pick somebody up, and I got to take my mama to the doctor's appointment, and this and that. Just learn how to say no. You don't have to overshare. All right. And let me get back to this one screen. You don't have to overshare because you want to be a part of the group. You don't have to overshare because you feel less than. And you don't have to overshare because you don't want them to be mad at you. It's all of those things are on them. It's not on you. And so I need you to know that and understand that. All right. Yeah, you're right, Audrey. No is a complete sentence. Yeah. Karen, yes, I needed to get that out of my spirit as well. Yes, Crystal, I have been guilty of that many, many, many times. And here's something else I wanted to share with you. Going back to the gossip part. If they are using gossip as a normal part of their conversation, what would they say about you when talking with others? So if they're using gossip just as a normal part of conversation, girl, hey, what you doing? Oh, not girl. Did you hear about so-and-so? Did you hear about Chris? Did you hear what? Wow. Girl, let me tell you this. If they are using gossip as a normal part of their conversation, when they're talking to you, it's not, and I don't even think they even realize that they're doing it. What are they going to say about you to other people? So when you sharing information with them, then gossip as the natural part of their conversation is just going to come out. It's just going to come out. And they're going to say the same thing about you. Talking about me when I'm not around. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're going to do that. So I want you to think about those things this week. Y'all know I always like to give you homework. I know Timlin be teasing me because yes, I be giving y'all homework and stuff to do because we got to grow. We got to get better, right? We don't want to just spend 15 minutes on here and we're not growing and learning and getting better. That's what this is about. But in order for us to get better, we got to put stuff into action. We can't just say, oh yeah, this is good information, but you got to do it. You got to do it. So keep in mind who you are sharing information with, because you don't want to just share your information with anybody. All right. And you want to be careful about who is gossiping. What are they saying? Are they using gossip as a normal part of their conversation? What are they going to say about you? And it is risky because you got to put yourself out there. It is. But you will learn. And once you find that person that you can talk to about things and share your information with, share your secrets with, share your heart with, and they're going to hold your heart and not let it go. That's a beautiful thing. And you don't want to let that go. You don't want to let that go. When you find that person that will hold your heart, isn't that a beautiful thought? That person that holds your heart. When you get that person, then you're going to treat them with love and they're going to treat you with love too. When you find that friend, that confidant, that person who's be with you, who knows all the secrets, right? That's a wonderful place to be in. When I was a little girl, my time is up. When I was a little girl, I'm just going to say this very quickly. My grandmother had a plaque in her kitchen right above her sink. And it says something like, true friends are like diamonds, precious but rare. False friends are like autumn leaves, found everywhere. Okay? True friends are like diamonds, precious but rare. False friends are like autumn leaves, found everywhere. So I want you to remember that. Take that with you this week. As you go about your week, I pray that God will show you that person who will hold your heart. And that's what I want for you. And I want you to pray that God will show you who that person is that's going to hold your heart. If you have not already shared the stream, make sure you share it. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Always remember, ladies, I love you. I do. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, I believe in your action. So pray this week that God will show you who that person is that holds your heart. And maybe if you already know that person, call them up and tell them, thank you for holding my heart. Thank you for being my confidant. Thank you for being my friend. Like that song. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. I wasn't going to sing that. I didn't even thought about it. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. All right. I love you all, ladies. I will see you next week. Share the stream. Bye-bye. I love you.
Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down.